grateful for. Too much when I start to think about what the Lord has done, and you want me to be mad with the Lord because you mad with him? Shut up! Get away from me! Because God has done too much. Anybody here? How many would say that God has done too much? Where is the application of the text? I close. Yes, sir. Application: give it enlarges your territory, one, because it reminds you that God bless you, right? Secondly, it reveals your zeal for what God has done. And lastly, it recognizes that God is present and deserving of some praise. Some praise. Just a little praise. All. He deserves all praise. So I ask you to make the decision today to keep trusting God to provide. Make the decision today to rely upon the leadership of God. Make the decision today to renew your commitment to give from your heart what you really know is a blessing unto the Lord. Amen. 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 Let the church say amen. Amen. Well, thank you, Gabby. Most of you should have a little card in your folder. I'm going to invite you to pull it out. There's a yellow card that looks like this. For our members, and even I guess if you want to, if you're not a member of our church, I would invite you to take the card and just give this card to your pastor. But ask my neighbor just for a moment. Let's just pull it out with me. Let's just read for a moment. It says, it is my desire with God's help to submit myself and all I have to the Lord. To study the scriptures on finances and generosity. To see what God has provided in my life. To set aside resources to give. Systematic to give, spontaneous to give as the Lord leads me, and to simplify my life to be even more generous. I would ask you to check on the boxes. One that says, yes, I will begin to tithe today. Or two, I have already made the decision to tithe. Would you please, just for a moment, take a moment to fill it out. Put today's date in there, and then where your name is, the address, city, and state, and zip code, your email, your cell phone. Please print that information. Then at the bottom, I want you to sign your name. We do this thing because I want to take these cards. I'll be praying with you, and I'll be writing you, and I'll be praying that God blesses you. And as you fill out the cards, what I want you to do is I want you to fold them just below the last challenge, the last commitment. Fold them right there, and then I want you to rip it apart, or not rip it apart, tear it apart, please. And I want you to come bring those to me, and then what I'm going to do is, I want to anoint you with frankincense. That frankincense is that oil of birthing. I want to ask God to birth in you that faith that you need, so that way you can trust Him today. Amen? Would you do that for me? Let's take a few moments. Does everybody have a card? If you don't have a card, just lift your hand. We be sure to have the usher bring you one. Does everybody have one? You have another one? Everybody in the balcony have one? Everybody? Not have one? Okay. This is what we're going to do. I want you to come. I want you to bring those cards. Have you tear them apart. That's below where the last challenge is. I want you to bring them. I'm going to roll you with this frankincense, which is the oil of birthday. We ask God to birth in you that faith. Because one thing I am assured of, that when you make a commitment to trust the Lord, that the devil will make a commitment to try to keep you from trusting the Lord. You do know that it wasn't until God told Adam and Eve what not to do, then the serpent came along and started telling them what you can do. Whenever God says something, always respect that. The devil always has something to counter Amen? Come on, let's go.